Hey everybody, Scott here for the Digital Guitar Playground. It's Tuesday. What happened on Monday? Well, it was a holiday for one. And then also I did a house call where I went and tweaked NHX effects for a client. Really great guitar player here in Austin named Ryan. And so I went over there and tweaked some knobs in his unit. That sounds dirty. And just got here too late to shoot a video. Today, I'm going to do my final SansAmp clean preset. It's a 3-scene preset. It's got 3 sounds, a clean, crunch, and a heavy, using the expression pedal to control all the parameters to get lead sounds on all 3. And as far as like lead sounds on the clean, it's really just giving you some more effects, more pitch shifting, and some volume to get you a completely different tonality. And then for the crunch and the heavy, it's just, straight up boost. So, good stuff. Shall we? Now, on the first scene, which is clean, we are using 2 compressors, one at each end, and there is a modifier on those that bumps up the mix. It's the same on both. The pitch, the modifier adjusts the mix as well, and I'm using my -10, +10 detune. -9 just isn't cutting it. I want more, so I'm going -10. Call me crazy. Now, to create the SansAmp clean sound, I'm using a pair of preamps. Well, pedals. One's the FET preamp, the other's the SDD preamp. So you call them preamps if you want. Call them pedals if you want. I don't give a shit. And there are some, modifiers attached to those. A bunch of graphic EQ happening to get the sound that I wanted out of both of them, and they are only on for the clean sounds, and it's just the sound goes through when we get to the crunch and the heavy. The filter is doing this. That's the top filter. Bottom filter is doing that. And we're boosting some level when we push the expression forward. I have a delay on this one. Why not? Boosting the delay with the mix on the expression. And the reverb doing the same thing. There's a compressor at the end just for the clean scene, and it boosts blah blah blah. Now the outputs 1 and 2, just there to set my scene mixes, scene levels, and running a guitar with humbuckers into this thing without an amp it's pretty hot, so I'm having to attenuate, as you will see. Now with the scene number 2, which is the crunch, see what amp we're doing. Oh, it's the Dizzy. It's a diesel. Oh, the VH4. It's my favorite amp. I gotta tell you, the first time I plugged into Dave Menichetti's diesel VH4, I was like, holy shit, this thing's a fire-breathing monster. It's still my favorite amp to play at at sound checks, just for fun. Now this one, a lot of stuff is happening when you push the expression forward. The presence is going down to 0, the depth is going up, the master is coming up, and the level is coming up. But not just that. When you go into the preamp, you can see the boost levels coming up. And then when we get down here to dynamics, the gain enhancer is increasing as well. I really love this amp model. It's great. It sounds fucking huge. Now, some other parameters are set to scene controllers. So like the bass, I've set up the 2 and 3 have scene controllers for the amp, which is the I believe it's the amp gain, and then the bass, and then the treble, or I'm sorry, bass mids, and then treble. So those just change per scene. And the cab is a 412 Brit 70s greenback with a 121, what do you call it? Ribbon mic on it. Set the high and low cuts. I set high and low cuts every chance I can. It focuses the guitar, man. Just makes it sound great. Same filter, same reverb. That didn't change. And then, you know, they boost. Now, when we get to the heavy, you will see in the amp some differences that happen with the tone stack here. We get more bass, way less mids, less treble, and we're just basically gonna go from you know, I'll demonstrate. You'll see what I'm saying. A bright in-your-face rock tone to a more, you know, bottom-heavy, scooped mid-tone. You know, sort of like an early 80s rock to a late 80s rock kind of situation. And that is about that. Pushing the Expression does a lot of stuff. Oh, I'm a big fan of that. Would you like to hear them? There you go, everybody. Good time. 3-channel amp fun. Just a single amplifier. Not using any of the channels. Creating them myself. Good fun. I'll be back tomorrow with the start of a new preset package in the form of a Name That Riff. So the preset can be won by the person that guesses the artist and title of the riff, yet it'll also be included in my future preset package to be named tomorrow. So finally, I'm making some presets that you can purchase and get your FM3, you know, happening the way you want it to be happening. If you're not one of those people who's, you know, into dialing in sounds that sound like the record, I'm the guy to help you out with that. It's going to be from the 80s. So, you know, the first few preset packages are always 80s preset packages because that's where all the best guitar sounds came from. Let's just be realistic, man. So, come on back for that. Drop me a line if you want today's preset. I'll send it free of charge. No sweat. Stock cabs. The whole shooting match. So, I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, rock on.